Cat, what are you doing, Daddy? Oh, careful. Wow. It's been a while since I've seen our standard background. We have it, but we never use it.
Yeah, it's been a while for me as well.
Hello. Hi. Welcome. This is Tea and Toffees. It's a podcast. I'm Nightshade. I'm usually an undead demon. Today I'm a nine-tailed fox, though.
Yeah. And hello, I am Cecilia, a former witch. Or am I?
Or are you?
Ah, yeah, am I? Am I a former witch? Am I a witch? Who knows? Because I certainly do look like a witch, don't I?
It is! Surprise, surprise, our first anniversary!
Yay! Our podcast is 1 year old. Oh, how time flies by.
Indeed. That reminds me of something. Actually, this episode is basically just chatting without specific directions. I mean, I have some notes, but we're just rambling. So I might as well tell the story now.
Go ahead.
Well, at this point, it has not been a few weeks. It was a few weeks when I wrote it to note down the note to not forget the memory. But someone asked me when my birthday is, and I was like, how on earth would I know that?
Because you're not from Earth.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't born in this world, and if good omens is to be believed, I'm not only older than your calendar system, but also predate the creation of your very planet.
Wow, you're bloody old.
I keep telling you, I am ancient.
Yeah, you do.
Either way, I didn't know how to answer the question, so I just stared at the person until I got uncomfortable and went away.
Maybe next time just tell them it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Do I look like a lady to you?
With that hairstyle? Yes. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I'm a demon, not a lady. Thank you very much.
Yeah, true enough. The undead demon who got stuck in this mortal world.
Yes. Why, thank you. So, yeah, as you can see, I created special body transformations for us. I can't maintain them for very long, so they only be used for special occasions.
Can I use magic in this body?
I don't know. But if you can, then it will probably drain my energy faster and you'll find yourself in your own body back faster.
Aww. But I do like this body. I like this one, especially the hair. So sparkly. Look at it.
Haven't I done well?
Yes, you have done well. I really like it. You have done very well, so thank you. Thank you very much. I like it.
Praise me more. Praise me more.
All hail the undead demon that is Nightshade.
All hail Toffee. Yes.
All hail Toffee.
So, how close did I come to the way you looked in your previous life?
Well, I don't exactly remember what I looked like, but like I said, this body is very nice. So if I ever get reincarnated as a witch again, maybe I would appreciate it if I had this body because it's nice. I want sparkly hair again. Thank you very much. So why are you a fox? Because it's pretty obvious why I am a witch, but why are you a
foxes? I was like creating your body and I was like, what could I be? No, actually I created mine first, never mind. Been so long when I did that. But yeah, I liked foxes. I was like, what would I look like as a fox? Also, I couldn't vanish my horns. So the halo I could vanish, but not the horns, so I disguised them as ears. I also couldn't vanish my marks. As you can see, for some reason they got darker. Yeah. Don't ask me why.
Yeah. Why would I even ask at this point?
Also, having 9 fluffy tails is awesome. Swish, swish, swish.
Are they very fluffy?
They are very fluffy. You may not touch them. No.
I may not touch them? Oh.
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask, so I just, no, don't touch them. No.
And I'm not going to touch them.
Thank you. But yeah, also before you asked, yes, those are my ears and those are also my horns at the same time.
So your hearing is still the same because they are not actual fox ears, but horns that just look like fox ears?
They are my horns and my ears in one. So yeah, my hearing is still the same.
Okay.
You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of?
No.
What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. All right.
Please stop.
I stop.
Thank you.
Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice and digging holes.
That part at least is not as bad.
Yeah, it's for some reason it's only the obnoxious refrain, chorus, whatever it's called. The rest of the song is actually quite catchy.
Well, the chorus, whatever it's called, that's annoying.
Yeah,
very much so.
It's a bit sad because the rest is super cool. I like the rest of the song. Yeah. Anniversary. Let's talk a bit.
Yes.
It's still just chatting, but I have like some framework notes, like a little bit of a red thread to get back to. It would probably make sense to start with a bit of a retrospective, wouldn't it? Been a year, some things have changed.
Yes, been a year, time has passed. What has happened in that 1 year?
Well, first of all, we don't have an audience, but if we had an audience, it might have noticed, the audience, that we changed our uploading schedule from 4 times a month to, well, that was basically almost weekly.
Yeah.
For the most part, and to twice monthly. We originally planned to do that after the anniversary.
So, today's episode.
Yep, exactly. But I got so busy that my buffer of 5 whole episodes, that's over a month, vanished into nothing. And then I was still busy, and I had to switch to twice monthly earlier than planned because I was still too busy to catch up with the backlog. And I'm still too busy. I still have not caught up. It's horrible. Actually, I might take this month off, as in, it will only be 1 month episode, the anniversary, and come back in... Which one comes this out? May, so we'll come back in June, maybe. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But I'm so busy. See. We haven't recorded the next one yet. I don't even have the notes ready for the next one. I'm so busy. It's horrible.
I have half of them ready.
Yeah, half of them. The part where I don't have to watch the thing. The stuff that is just research.
The part where I have to watch them, which where I got a bit over half, but I still have to sort through them at the end, so half.
Either way, my buffer has vanished. I haven't caught up on the backlog. And on top of that, Cecilia's crime syndicate expanded, which made her super busy as well. We might actually move countries next year if it continues expanding at this rate.
There is no crime syndicate, and there never will be.
Keep telling yourself that maybe one day it will come true.
Funny. Very funny.
Yeah, anyway, podcasting. I learned a lot about talking on a podcast. Enunciation, for one, is something I still need to work on. To say the words clearly, even if I'm talking very fast, I can't do that. It's hard. But it would make it easier for the non-existent audience. You also need to work on that, but you don't talk as fast as I do. And not as much either, so it's not as important.
Isn't as prominent with me because it's not as relevant to...
But yeah, enunciation.
Doesn't talk as much.
Pronunciation, who cares? Pronunciation, who cares? English hard, but
it's
enunciation.
English, it's not phonetic anyway, so who cares about the pronunciation?
Yeah, but enunciation, that one's important. So editing is also something I learned a lot on. Taking notes and more organizing. Taking notes easy for me, not for you, but organizing them because you also are a mess usually. Which topics we can get sidetracked a lot about, etc., etc. Overall, preparing and recording is a lot of fun. Editing... not so much.
And I can't help you with that because you are too much of a perfectionist.
Yeah, and it's also the learning curve of editing is oof. Yeah, editing is a lot of work. A lot of the stuff I do, I taught all of it myself, but a lot of the stuff I do is already like an efficient method that I had to teach myself to learn how to be. Where can I cut corners? How can I make stuff easier? What can I just copy and paste in which way? And like settings to do before you start that will just, that you can just reuse every time. Stuff like that.
Yeah. That improves sound quality, for example.
Yeah. The difference in quality between the first 5 episodes is huge. And then it just gradually improved as I, for example, learned more about EQs, sound gates, etc. And especially as I started hearing mouth clicks and started going insane.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. You went insane. You were annoyed for me for talking because there were mouth clicks in there and breathing. Most of all, because I was breathing while I was talking. And I was like, I'm still a human being, not an undead demon. I need to talk. And there are mouth clicks.
Well, the breathing one I can edit out mostly if you follow simple instructions and take pauses for breathing and don't just do it at the end of a word. Because the sound gate will filter that out for me.
Like, for example, if I breathe 6 times within one sentence?
That was horrible, yes. I remember that vividly. But yeah, it's essentially the amount of editing time I had to spend on editing went down as I learned. Then it went up again as my ear got more sensitive. Then we found a declick software, which is awesome. It's awesome. Takes off so much work. So it decreased again. But then my ears became even more sensitive. And, well, yeah, so I had to go into compromises. Although the Lane episode was actually pretty good. I had to do a lot of visual editing and time stuff and stuff. And the Madoka Magic episodes would be really good if there were no reverb, but the reverb is making my life hell currently. Like there are de-reverb filters, but they distort the audio, so I have to like compromise again and then do more compromise with the EQs and stuff, so that unfortunately the reverb the frequencies that boost the reverb are also the ones that boost our audio quality. And even with all that, I still have to like go in and edit it out by hand, and for 1 hour 40 minutes times 2, that's a nightmare.
That's rough, buddy.
Yes. It's like some of the issues I have, sound quality wise, not the reverb of course, but some of the other issues I have would vanish if we had better mics, but we don't have the money for that currently.
Yeah,
and the rest would vanish if we had.
We won't get
the rest
the
would
money.
vanish if we had the recording studios, but we don't have the money for that either.
Yeah,
it's like we can't even afford one, and we need 2 setups because we're 2 different people with 2 different bodies that need to be recorded separately. No. We are in the same studio totally. We're totally in the same studio, sitting next to each other.
We are sitting next to each other, like we are sitting on one table in this studio that our audience can see us in, and Toffee is definitely on the table in front of us.
Exactly. But yeah, also thanks to this podcast, I cannot listen to anything other than very good music or very, very well-produced shows with headphones anymore. Because I hear the clicking and lip smacking and other noises everywhere, and it is driving me insane. To be fair, I wasn't a fan of headphones before anyway, because I don't know, headphones are not my thing. Music's like the only one where I'm like, yeah, I actually want headphones for that because, well, the sound station thingy with the good sound, I gave that to you. So if I want to listen to good music, headphones, and then I hear the mouth clicking and the breathing. It's horrible. And lip smacking.
Well, I usually use headphones. I mean, it's not that I'm like, I prefer headphones, but most of the time I use them to be considerate of the other people or like in the vicinity so that I don't annoy you, especially if you want to edit our podcast.
Inside, I was like, consider it outside, but that doesn't affect me when I'm indoors.
And if I'm like in an office space, I also don't want to bother the people around me.
Yes.
But so the only time where it's like, when I'm walking outside, when I'm on my way to work, well, that should be a given to use headphones. Because I really hate those people who are just so inconsiderate. And are just like, yes, I will blast my music very loudly for everyone around me to hear and to get annoyed by, because they do not like my taste of music. Because most of the people who do that, in my opinion, have shit taste in music.
Or they like listen to voicemails or TikTok videos out loud, and I'm like, what the hell, people?
What the hell? I also sometimes encounter it's like on the bus,
voice messages. You don't need to look at your screen for that, so you can like use the little in-ear microphone thingy. Well, not in-ear, but the close distance those close distance speakers of your phone, the one you use when you like take a call. And TikTok videos, well, just don't watch them without headphones.
Or YouTube videos. Sometimes there are people in public transport who are just blatantly sitting there watching a YouTube video at full volume so that they can perfectly understand what's happening, ignoring the fact that like the 20 people around them can also perfectly understand what's happening.
It's usually 99% of the time the younger generation, isn't it?
And male, I noticed.
Yeah,
they're bolder.
Predominantly male and younger, and they are so rude. Don't be rude. I hate
them.
Don't be rude. Anyway, yeah. It's also driving me insane in real life. Not as much in real life because the brain filters that out pretty well, but if I don't have anything else to concentrate on, it focuses on that, and in real life it makes me cringe, and that's oof. There's this special certain breathing noise where you like kind of noisily breathe through your nose. That's especially hard on me, but yeah.
I mean, that breathing heavily through your nose, even though you're not exactly doing exercise and just sitting at a table.
Or on my bed.
I know that one pretty well, and I can tell you I'm not an extreme case.
I know.
I'm just like normal.
I've met your father. I've heard him.
Yes.
And
yes.
Yeah, no, it's not a general heavy breathing. It's a very certain type of nose. That's like combined with a mouth click, because you like breathe in through your nose, but it's blocked, and then you have like open your mouth, and then I don't know, it's horrible. I hate it.
Yeah, I can't imagine how hard it was on you when I am already getting annoyed at his loud breathing.
Well, I was asleep for the most part, wasn't I?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Also, there are some songs that are professionally produced, supposedly, contain mouth clicking. I understand that breathing is left in on purpose, usually for a certain atmosphere, but I can't stand it anymore. And mouth clicking or unintentional static crackling, it's horrible. I hate that. I can't unhear it. It's horrible. Can't unhear it. Also means...
and it will never go away.
Yeah, it will never go away. So, and I also can never give up editing, at least audio editing, to anyone else, because my demands for audio cleanup will be impossibly high.
Oh, yes. Yes, they will be.
On a matter of audio cleanup. Hydration break. So we don't have as much mouth clicking.
Hydration break. I need to drink some water now.
Good old water. Let me drink more.
Water to quench our thirst.
No, my thirst cannot be stilled. I need blood.
And brains.
No, not brains.
No?
Bones.
Oh yeah, bones.
Quench.
And Ganondorfs.
Yeah, and Ganondorfs, yes. You know me so well, Cecilia.
Blood, bones, and Ganondorfs.
Okay, yeah, edit. Enough about me complaining about editing. Oh.
Okay,
the visual part is fine. And also, it's like, I was like, I have more time, let me do more visual edits, and now I have to keep that up while at the same time having more audio edits. It's like, Yeah,
it doesn't exactly save on time. It's like, I'm now saving time with audio editing. Let me put in more visual edits. Oh no, the audio editing increased, but I don't want to reduce the visual edits. Overall editing time increased.
Exactly.
Lovely.
It's a vicious cycle. It's a loop. So, enough.
Will you ever break out of it?
No. Enough of this. Enough.
Okay.
What else did I started streaming.
You started streaming. I didn't start streaming.
Well, you were like halfway started streaming because you're like 60% of the time in voice chat. And not in normal keyboard typing chat. It's
Unless
fun.
You ban me to the keyboard chat.
Occasionally, I want to be on my own. Occasionally. Just occasionally. Yeah. Also, I think for certain games, you might want to actually hear the game audio, which Discord can't give you.
Yeah, that
might improve
true.
the gaming experience.
I agree.
We need to work out how to... Anyway, I don't need to talk about the streaming plans on the anniversary episode. But yeah, it's fun. I have to work around your schedule. But because I can't stream while you want to sleep.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah,
I mean,
so I can only stream Saturday evenings.
You could if we would close the door so that I don't really hear you that much anymore. Because even with an open window, I sleep through thunderstorms.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Saturday evenings, because like you're free and you can sleep kind of in the next day. Not really, because Toffee, but kind of. You don't have to get up for work. Usually, sometimes you do, but not anymore as much. Anyway, also means you are always there to chat with me.
Yeah. I'm always there to chat with you.
Was also a learning curve. Streaming.
And then the cat can just come the next morning and wake me up at 5 a.m. and I'm like, darling,
Well,
you get your breakfast in 2 hours.
She was lonely.
Then she can come to me and cuddle me.
You know what I noticed? If I go to bed earlier than usual, cat wakes up earlier than usual.
So you shouldn't go to bed earlier than usual, because then the cat wakes me up earlier than usual, and I don't like that.
Yeah, but when I'm tired and I just want to... Well, it's not when I go to sleep, but it's when I go to bed and join her and cuddle her and fall asleep with her.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah,
you
chat.
Need your sleep as
I learned that you have to train your chat. For example, some people in chat forget that, like, if they write you, the streamer cannot tell who they mean. It's like, do you mean me, the streamer, which is what I'm assuming? Or do you mean someone else in chat? Because in that case, please use their username or nickname or whatever.
Yeah.
As the streamer, I cannot differentiate who you're talking to if you just write you.
Yeah, because as a streamer, you still have to focus on the game to actually play the game.
Yeah, and I mean, usually it's just a generic question thingy, and it's like, yeah, it could be addressed to me. It's probably addressed to me. Oh, you meant someone in chat? How was I supposed to know? It's fine. Just, yeah. Just, if you write you, it's the streamer. If you want to chat with someone in chat, use their name.
I mean, sometimes you can know if the streamer is meant or someone else in chat from the context of like how the conversation in chat went so far. Sometimes it's still hard to tell. And as a streamer, you are occupied with more things because you need to make sure to play the game, pay attention to chat, and that the transmission of what you're doing is working, that the technical side of things is good. So you don't have that much like brain capacity or memory capacity that the chatters have.
Well, I'm assuming other people,
it's hard to keep track.
It's funny because like multitasking is my specialty, but I get sidetracked so much on stream. It's fun though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And your memory is shit.
Yeah, my memory, it's like multitasking is not a problem. My memory is just shit. I don't know what I said a second ago. How would I know that? Unless it's no, it's scripted, but that's not my memory. That's on paper.
I mean, sometimes when I comment in chat on something that you said in regards to what you were doing on stream, then you later read the message because there's obviously a certain lag involved.
Yeah, delay.
Delay. And then you don't remember, or you're like, wait, what are you referring to, Cecilia?
What would help in that case is like if you give me a little context clue.
Guess I will have to incorporate that.
The way like I usually read out what you say, so I can reply. So I don't just reply to your comment or other people's comment. To just give people that just listen and don't really read the chat context clues. See, that's also something that I need to train chat and specifically you on. Just if you give me context clues, don't just write write like, yes, I also think this and this or something like that. Doesn't even need to be long. Yeah, I know it's longer, but just
more typing. Oh, exhausting.
It's if you can figure out a way to give me context clues in a very concise, efficient way, that would be neat.
Well, that will take a lot of time.
Yeah, I know. It's like all the things that could be done better. It's like I could do them, except for the memory part. It's like I could do these things if I were, but I'm the one who's streaming, so
I will learn with time. And so will chat, hopefully.
Yeah, also something else I noticed. Toffee refuses to make sounds for the microphone whenever we are live.
Yeah. I held her directly in front of the microphone once.
She refused.
I could hear very faint purring noises. But if they are already very faint to me, then how is the microphone supposed to pick that up?
But then the noise gate will just fill that out. Yeah, the intro for this episode was a lucky coincidence several months ago that I specifically saved for this. I was re-recording something for work-related purposes. Anyway, it's just I was doing other stuff and Toffee just walked all over my desk and I was like, wait a second, I can use this audio. But yeah, she refuses to meow or purr or even growl. She just, no.
Just no. I mean, it's not only with microphones, it's also the case with cameras. It's like, Toffee notices the camera is on her. It's like, I will not do whatever I was doing that you wanted to take a picture or a video of. I will now do something else. I won't look at the camera, because why would I look at the camera? Why would I look presentable to a camera?
Yeah, she just stops. she stops playing or being cute in general the moment you point the camera at her.
Yeah,
even when she's asleep, she keeps sensing it, and it's like, cute. Oh, she opened her eyes. Oh, she moved. Darn it.
Maybe it's a special sense that the cat has.
Tingling. It's tingling. Oh, someone's pointing a camera at me. Have to like stop being cute. Yeah.
Like spider senses.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Actually,
it's a toffee sense.
Cecilia, how has your year been?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I would say it's been good overall. I mean, sometimes you're just lacking motivation because being a woman can be hard sometimes. But yeah, when that doesn't interfere with the podcast, like preparation, recording, and the like, and I would say it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah, I noticed human women are screwed.
Oh yes, we are.
Yeah, it's wow. Like, how do you survive that every month?
Yeah. Well, I survive that every month, only knowing that I have survived this previously.
Yeah, it's wow.
It's like, pain.
It's impressive. Kudos to you. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Respect.
Thank you.
Respect.
Yeah, other than that, like, nothing really bad happened in the year. So I would say overall, good year. Let's see what the next year brings. Maybe more sparkly hair. Yeah. What else is there besides what I already said? Yeah, I have a regular sleeping schedule. You don't.
I do. It is regular in itself. It's just it's not just not normal for humans, but it is regular. I go to bed at the same time every day ish.
Are you just like that Bavarian king that lived only during the night and slept during the day because he wanted to escape into his fantasy worlds?
No, but also yes, but also no. My natural sleeping schedule is just off by 8 hours or so. But it is regular in itself, right?
Yeah,
it's not that I just
enough.
I don't go to bed at random times.
It just sometimes differs by like 3 hours or so.
Always. No. It's just, look, my natural sleeping schedule is from sleeping from 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. For work-related reasons, I can't do that, so I adjusted it to sleep from 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I go to bed at the same time-ish every day, and I wake up at the same time-ish every day, except for weekends. So it is regular in itself. It's just off by about 8 hours to compare to what humans consider normal.
Yes, and that is also like not really a problem, but sometimes it's like a bit of a nuisance, and also in regards to like recording the podcast, because I can do the preparation for the podcast whenever, most of the time. But recording, we both need to be awake for that.
And we only overlap in the afternoons.
Yes, which is like, because my most productive time is not in the afternoon.
Neither's mine. Neither's mine.
Yeah, so both of us need to compromise, I guess. My most productive time is in the mornings, like, I would say 8 to 12, maybe. And I think that's the case for most people, but I'm not actually sure.
It would make sense because work, right? People go to work there.
It is convenient for work because then you come to work, you can get started with like energy, and afternoon is then a bit slower, but then you come home and like, okay, now it's late afternoon and evening, and then you are tired a bit, you do some relaxing things like playing Genshin, watching something for our podcast or whatever, do a bit of fake painting. But yeah, because of that, whenever we record the podcast, I'm usually not at my peak time, which I would like to be, but nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, your most productive time is shortly after you get up, after your body has woken up. Mine is before I go to sleep. Yeah.
Why is it before you go to sleep? Doesn't that make it hard to go to sleep?
Yes, but also no. It's just how my brain. It's like I get up around 11, right? Do some easy, lazy work that I don't need to use my brain capacity for that. I can just space out.
Yes,
then I cook dinner for us every day without a fail, except when we are not home, of course. But even then, it's like for vacation. Like one of our vacations, we just booked a home, so I could cook again. Gosh darn it. Anyway, usually I cook every day for us dinner. More like lunch for me, but considering when I go up, that's more like lunchtime for me rather than dinner. But it's dinner time. And then I gain energy, and then I'm most productive from around 8 p.m. to 2 a.m.-ish. And then if I were going with my natural I would like read from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. And then I could fall asleep easily at 4 a.m. As it is, 2 a.m.'s it works kind of. 4 a.m. is easier. I still need like 30 minutes minimum to fall asleep, but that's on a good day because my brain just keeps me awake. And that's, I noticed... I mean, that's how I figured that out. It's like 4 a.m. is when I can go with like 30 minutes. Everything before that is longer. It's like I could go without sleep for a night or several nights and be exhausted and do physical stuff and then go to bed at, I don't know, 11 p.m., midnight. I would lie awake for 4 hours. The earlier I go to bed, the longer I lie awake, which like, it's horrible. Yeah. It's horrible. No, my mind is just not suited for falling asleep.
And my ideal sleeping time would also be a bit later than what I'm currently doing, but what I'm currently doing is fine. Yeah, a bit earlier than what is it the natural internal clock would say, but my internal clock got used to it over the time, so now it's fine. Now it's fine.
I tried that until like two years ago. I had to. Like, I had a normal human schedule to adhere to do stuff for obligations, right? I had to go to bed early and get up early for my standards. And it was just the moment I was not forced to, I fell back into my natural habit. It's like, even if you do it for 6 months, every day, force yourself to do it. Just one day is enough to just go back for me.
Which is why when you take me on vacation, it's that's always hard on me because then we need to compromise with our sleeping schedule. Yeah. So then we get back and I need to push it forward again, and it's like this is hard.
I have an easier time going back to mine. I'm like, back from vacation, can finally get proper sleep again.
Yeah, and
you would think vacation is the relaxing time, but no.
I got proper sleep. I come back for vacation. I don't get enough sleep anymore. So,
but yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Vacation is supposed to give you a relaxing sleep. It doesn't for me. But it does for you.
Vacation does that, but once I come back from vacation, everything goes back to before I was on vacation because I just don't get enough sleep because I have to push my sleeping schedule. How it's supposed to be.
Some of my acquaintances can't understand. They're like, if you do it regularly, if you exercise your body, then you're just naturally tired. I'm like, yeah, I am tired. I just can't fall asleep. No, it just doesn't work. And it's like, yeah, if you do it for long enough, you will get used to it. I'm like, nope. No. 1 day is enough.
I mean, since you're an underdemon, maybe long enough is just different for you. It would be a few hundred years, and you can't just do that for a few hundred years.
That's true. It's also
not feasible with obligations.
It's more healthy. It's more. I know you humans can't do that because you have to go to like work as employees and stuff. But it's just it's healthier in general to go with your natural sleep. Your natural, not what you think is natural. Your actual natural sleeping habits. Different question. How much did I bully you? Because I'm doing the editing, so I'm noticing all the things that need to be changed.
Yeah.
And then tell you what you need to change, because I don't need to tell myself what I need to change. Not that there is anything, because I'm obviously perfect and I don't need to change anything. So how has that been for you?
Well. My brain needed to get used to it. Yes, I guess. Well, said the villain.
Mm-hmm. You told me that was the case, and then I noticed it. But yeah, you pointed that out to me.
Yes. My brain needed a bit of time for me to convince my brain that it's like, she's not just nagging at you. It's like, because it feels like, as if I am the only one who needs to improve things. But then I just had to tell myself, brain, why would Nightshade tell me out loud what they need to improve when they can just think about it and just do it? There is no need to say it out loud, you know? And that just took a while. But now it's fine. Now it's fine.
Is it now?
Yes. Most of the time, like 95% of the time, I would say it's fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do I mean to criticize you? No, I'm just like, I don't want to have to edit this shit, so please improve on that.
Yeah, which is understandable. I can understand that. It's very logical. It's reasonable. So brain, shut up.
Human brains.
Yeah, sometimes they're just stupid. Very stupid.
Nah, I'm sitting over here editing, being like,
I'm trying to get better so that you have to edit less.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, well. Do I mean to... Well, I'm just a demon. You know, just a demon.
Oh, now you said it. Well. So we are both villains.
Well, you are the boss of a crime syndicate. I'm an undead demon, and I never pretended to be a good person in the first place. And I like that.
Yeah, that's true. You are not a good person.
It's like, by my standards, I'm not a good person, and yes, that makes sense, because I can be a hypocrite and not feel guilty about it. I like being a hypocrite.
True. Hypocrites. A bunch of them.
Something else doesn't come up often. Pronouns.
Yes.
That's also a thing.
Pronouns.
Because you struggle a bit with them.
I need to tell my brain, Nightshade doesn't care.
Yeah,
Nightshade doesn't care whatsoever.
You try to be neutral, and I know that's hard. And I mean, I don't care.
Look at your hairstyle.
Yeah.
Like I said previously, it's like it just makes me think female. Like hairstyle and boobs. Yeah, so I automatically go female. And then I remember, wait, Nightshade is not technically female. They are nothing. So I should go with the more neutral they them. But
it's funny when you notice in the middle of a sentence and then switch in the middle of a sentence. That's funny. That's always funny to me.
Wow.
That's always funny to me. But yeah, I look and sound female to you human in this body. I have one that's more neutral, but body applications are a bit hard to maintain anyway. Yeah, I don't mind. But I suppose I should appreciate that you try to stay neutral, I guess.
It would be nice if you were to appreciate that.
Yeah, but I don't care. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Other people do care, though. So it's like, other people will appreciate you trying.
Yes.
And asking, I guess. It's. I think humans should not. Yeah, humans probably should not assume gender based on appearance and stuff. Just ask.
Yeah, if it comes up. Some people would just be like, why did they ask me for that?
Yeah.
Other people were like, oh, they asked me. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being considerate of like myself and other people.
Yeah, I don't go out much, so I don't really, interactions. I don't know how those work.
Interactions.
But yeah, I don't mind because gender eludes me. And it's not like I think of myself in pronouns, right? People don't think of themselves in pronouns or even their own names.
No, they don't.
I don't think of myself in with my name and pronouns. It's I don't have pronouns. It's just so it's I don't mind. You can do whatever you want pronouns wise for me, but other people might mind being called an it. Just say. I think that's supposed to be offensive for humans. I don't care.
I guess it's not for you.
I don't care. Do whatever you want. You might confuse me if you use one of those modern new pronouns. I don't understand those.
I don't understand those either, and I haven't cared to learn them.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't know. I mean, I know how to write them, but not how to pronounce them. So there's that.
I think there was something with an X in the front.
Yeah, and something with a Z.
What?
And I don't. I'm like, it doesn't. I thought the they them thing worked. Why is there no new? Whatever.
I thought so too. I read
People
an
can do
article.
what
I
they
didn't
want.
understand it. So
It's how would I understand that if I don't understand gender in the first place? Right?
Yeah.
It confuses me. Not the physical differences. I understand those. The biological ones. But then people say, yeah, that's biological sex, not gender, and then they lose me at their societal conventions.
They're boxes.
I suppose.
The human boxes.
Skirts.
Skirts?
Skirts.
I love skirts. Skirts are amazing. Everyone should wear them.
I think we can take that as like both a metaphor and also in the literal sense because skirts are awesome. Skirts are, I suppose, a piece of cloth, really comfortable, swishes nicely when you move, swishes nicely. If you have not a pencil skirt, but a normal one.
Yeah, I don't like pencil skirts that much. I prefer the swishy skirts.
Same. She said and wore tight-fitting skirts on the podcast, but that's a podcast outfit, you know. But yeah, honestly, why would anyone willingly, voluntarily wear trousers when you can wear skirts?
No clue.
So,
I mean, sometimes it's more practical to wear trousers, like if you're doing garden work.
You can wear a skirt for that as well.
Yes, but long skirt tends to get in the way, I noticed. I would need to wear a shorter one.
Yes, but generally, it's just, there are societies where everyone can wear skirts, no problem. Then there are societies where male-identifying people wear a certain type of skirt or dress or robe or whatever it is. And then female-identifying people wear a different type of skirt, dress, robe, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there are societies, especially Western ones, where the men, when they wear skirts, are frowned upon. And the women don't wear them either for, I don't know why. It's just, apparently it's not frowned upon, but still there are societal reasons, and I don't get that. It's like, what?
Let me frown upon the people who frown upon it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, apparently male-identifying people, or people that look male and wear skirts are frowned upon in some societies. And the women don't wear them either because there are they're just assumptions or I don't understand why the women don't wear them either.
Emancipation?
What
was that?
That's a word, yes. I know what it means. I don't understand what it means. I know what it means. But let's just say patriarchy
you should still be able to wear skirts.
Patriarchy is a thing I don't get. Like, why is that a thing? What is that? What is that supposed to do? Okay, yeah. So check. I don't.
Yeah. You're supposed to be rid of that in 2070, I believe it was one prediction, but by then the apocalypse will happen anyway, and a society as we know it will not exist anymore. So
I will be free!
Yes, you will be free.
So, yeah, to sum it up, skirts are comfortable, everyone should wear skirts. What's all the fuss about? It's just a comfortable piece of clothing.
Yes.
And I mean this literally for skirts, but I also mean this metaphorically for gender.
Okay.
I don't understand it. Humans are confusing.
And so that we don't end it on something like heavy for society. All hail the mighty Toffee.
All hail the Toffee.
Yes, all hail the Toffee.
Such a cute kitty. There are actually you can find, if you look for it, there are some Toffee pictures on our Twitter. X Twitter thingy.
Twitter.
I posted some. The first one is super low, bad quality Toffee void cat eating a chair leg. It's just a black blob and there's a chair leg going right through the black blob. I don't know how she did that.
Well, she's a void cat.
And the others are usually her doing stuff or just being cute while I'm editing at midnight and post-midnight, you know. Just being I look to my right where my bed is, and there's a black bed. Bedding is black. And then the eyes opened. The darkness.
Ooh, the darkness stared back.
Yeah, it did. Anyway, yeah, I mentioned Twitter, X-Twitter. We are also on Spotify. We're on YouTube at Tea and Toffees. I sometimes stream live on Saturdays with Cecilia joining via chat.
Yeah, you stream.
At Nightshade. It's on the screen. It's in the description.
And if you enjoyed this episode, leave us a comment. Did you notice our improvements? Do you like our improvements? Do you want us to improve further? Well, we obviously want to improve further. But any suggestions what we should improve, and
also for topics, if you have, we might maybe listen to you. Probably not, but we might if you have suggestions. Next one will be low-key. It might be up this month. It might be up next month, depending on how fast I can do freaking editing. Anyway.
I mean, it doesn't help that you're taking me to a con.
Again, we just came back. We're going away again. So much left to do. Until next time. It's been an awesome year. Bye.
Bye.